How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to the cockpit. Fly
Yes, sir.
conversations from fly individuals from a fly point of view.
Yes,
So
sir.
flying in the cockpit today, man. Tell the people who you is, where you from, and what you do.
Man, I'm Motor Hustler, half of NOH Mafia, San Francisco, California. You know what I'm saying? Rapper, producer, veteran in the game.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay. Well, I know the history, man. But for the people that have been living under a rock, that ain't really in tune to what's going on. Tell us, start us from the beginning. What made you want to rap? Give us a little background about growing up in the hood and what made you want to put that pen to the paper.
Well, shit. I come from Lakeview, so it started way back in Lakeview, man. You know what I'm saying? The Cool Nut era. You know what I mean? Young Selsky. Started back then dabbling with the pen and shit. Then I moved to the point, and man, my cousins, my nephews and shit, got them rapping and shit, and they lived on Harbor Road. That's how I met Black C.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? That's when I had to take it serious. They had like one of the hottest songs throughout San Francisco at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's when I really got serious. I'm like, now it's getting close. Now I'm touching niggas that's really making noise and shit. That's when I really got serious with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be about what? 93, 94?
Mm-hmm. So man, y'all was actually like the first group that RBL kind of put out and represented, and how did that feel to just be stamped like that? Because it wasn't people, back then it wasn't just easy to get on like that. You had to know somebody, or you at least had to have the talent. Like, how did that feel to NOH just to get stamped like that and come right out the gates, right under RBL?
Man, that's what I'm saying. I came from Lakeview. I was a fan. You know what I mean? I looked up to them. It's like Cool Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in that era. So when I got to meet them, it got real. Shit got real. I think I went crazy. I mean, I love music. So I loved music before I met him. So when I met him, I went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is it right here. That's like what every little nigga is looking for, man. Like, they jump in the game. That's what every little nigga is looking for. They looking for that one stamp, that one put on, that one alley hoop.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we was fortunate enough to get it early. You know what I mean? At a time where it wasn't saturated. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that many people coming up like that. Like, you really had to, like you said, either know somebody or have that bread, or, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we was fortunate enough to just, man, bump into them just that easy.
And the next thing I want to give us a little bit about the ups and downs of your career, and and also too, how did it feel growing up in that era? You know what I mean? Like, I was a little kid, so all I remember was if we liked an artist, they have an office. We'll go to their office and try to give them a CD. You know what I mean? But I want you to get the youth and the people remember that $10 CD deck. You know what I mean? And them tapes and all that. How was that hustle, and how did that feel to be in that era? And that, because that's a part of history. A lot of these young people with the streaming, they might never know about that.
Man, yeah, it was real back then. It was like, as an independent artist, you had to get up off your ass and do a majority of that promo yourself. You know what I mean? You could have paid, a street team, but you had to hit them streets, though. It's a difference now, like, because we don't really see nobody besides on the internet. I don't just run into niggas on the street, not rapping niggas and shit like that. And, just more humble, down to earth type rapping niggas and shit. But you know what I mean? Niggas they not outside like that. You see them niggas at a show or event with security or something like that. But back then, you had to hit the streets. We had to get out there, touch the people, pass out flyers. You know what I'm saying? Hit them stores, do in stores. Man, the grind was crazy. It was way different back then. The struggle was real. You might have been working with a limited amount of money. You know what I'm saying? You had niggas out there grinding crazy, man, just to put out a CD. I pretty much see, like, that's how it all really got to the point to where it is now. Niggas was grinding crazy in them streets, get that money so they put out a CD. Nobody was putting nobody on unless you had a major deal or something like that. Nobody was putting niggas on like that, man. Or you had to be heated. You know what I'm saying? You had to have them bars, which I feel like that shit went out the window too. Nobody care about what the hell you said no more. Nobody give a shit no more. Like then you had to have some bars or something to catch somebody's attention if they was like if you wanted somebody to put you on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Another question I wanted to ask you is you know, like how did it feel, you know, to be around all of that talent, you know, and especially I remember what really made me remember shit that was going on when RBL had that Nike deal. I was like, y'all was like superstars, bro. Like watching on CMC and all that shit, like that shit was amazing. Like y'all was like really like on a major label and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like how did it be like the,
team, man.
huh?
We was the right way extreme team, man. We vibed off each other. We fed off each other. That was like, you know what I'm saying? Before like all that music and studio shit, man, it was like we grew a bond. Like the whole right way militia, like we grew a bond because we was in the studio every day. Everybody was at Black Sea House, and you know, started at his house, and we got an official place of business, and then you know what I mean. Throughout all that, we just was all in the studio together and just built a brotherly relationship, and that's where all them vibes and that chemistry come from. Like without that chemistry, man, you know what I mean, we all vibed off each other. So it's like I could hear a little me and Hitman. I can hear you could hear Hitman and me for sure. You know what I mean? And throughout everybody, you could hear a little somebody. You could tell who fuck with it together. You know what I'm saying? And we had that. You know what I'm saying? We called ourselves the Right Way Extreme Team, man. We everybody had bars. Everybody was heated on their own little lane. And when we came together, it made it that much special. Shit, I couldn't wait to get in the studio, man. I'd be one of the first niggas at the studio, man, with my pen and my pad before Black Sea even get there. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be the first to get the beats. He get in there and start making beats, and it's first come first serve. You know what I'm saying? I get there about 10. Shit, you get there about 4. I probably already have made about 2 songs. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that. You know, friendly competition. Everybody there piled up in the morning, man, trying to get that heat, try to get on something. It just, man, we did that consistently for years.
So growing up where we from, you know, dealing with the shit that we've been dealing with, you know, all the politics and all the shit that been going on. How did you know when it was time for you to make a move and go buy a house and my family got to be over here and they can't be there? And when did that transition happen? What made you do that?
Shit, you grow up, man. Besides all the dumb shit in the streets and all the politics and all that, I feel like everybody, you know what I mean, when you start having a little something, should start thinking about that anyway. You know, but when you're young, you don't think about that shit. I just feel like, you know, at some point you grow up and you want to do better. You want more. You know what I'm saying? You want a bigger car. You want a better house. You want to see nicer things. You should want to, especially if that's what if you out there hustling for money, obviously you hustling because you want a better life. You ain't killing yourself for nothing. Oh, go take a mediocre job and just fucking go get a mediocre, you know what I mean, apartment, and they be happy. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna try to change that. They're not gonna try to get a promotion. They're not gonna try to get a better job. They cool with their little bucket, and you know what I mean. Got a nice, cool amount of money in their bank account, but shit, at some point, you gonna wake up, and usually it's the politics in the streets. Have a nigga like, I gotta get up out of here. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something else. Something got to change. So for me, it was more like I just need to see something different. I'm tired of this street shit. I need to see something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to other niggas' houses and shit. They got big houses. Shit, I want one too. You know what I'm saying? I'm that kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on a nigga. You motivate me. Shit, I like this. I give you props. Ooh, I like this. And I'm leaving that motherfucker like, shit, I got to do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm leaving inspired, not hating.
That's real. That's some real shit.
Yeah, that's how it happened for me. Yeah, I seen Black got his house. I said, oh yeah, time to go. That's
I'm
the sign
next.
right
I'm
there.
next. I ain't finna be
Time to
left
go.
behind.
Yeah. Oh, we moving.
The
That's what it
next
was.
barbecue at my house.
Yep. Yep. Oh, we leaving. That's what we doing.
Hmm.
And when he did it, yeah, everybody started following suit. Everybody started
Hmm.
trying to get on their shit and get the hell up out too.
So, so also too, what was the motivation to keep going? Because your career been like long, and also now y'all actually spinning the block and coming back around after all this time. So it's like, how do it feel to have that longevity and to just come back out and you get that same love and do it make you appreciate the work you put in and the hustle and how you stamped your feet in the game? Because it's hard to spin back around. Like only people that really do that is like Jay-Z and you see Black putting his hat right. He putting right way right back in the mix right now.
And he my motivation because you know what I mean. Tell you the truth, I feel like I haven't really did anything. You know what I'm saying for years. In a way, split up. You know what I'm saying, and I did a lot of features and shit like that. But as far as like, it was never another NOH album, and you know, I just started making beats. I, stayed around, stuck it out, but I more played the background and just sat up under Black, asking a lot of questions and shit, man, mentoring me and beats and shit. Like, man, I love doing beats, and I owe that to him because I sat around the studio all the time asking him questions and shit. Every button he pushed, what that do? What is that? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I've been around back in a background like that since day one. Like, I've never went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But as far as falling back in, I just been blessed at that album, man. People loved it. People loved that album,
They
and
still
I just
love it.
been
They
blessed for
still love
that.
it.
Like, for people to still know me, that shit is humbling. Like, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't my intention. I didn't think it was gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So to come back now, yeah, I just dropped two singles. You know what I'm saying? Solid Souls, and You Could Tell. Yeah, now I'm back. Now it's fun again. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even doing it for the money. Now I'm sitting on all this music. I just feel like I just need to get this music to the fans, get that shit out, get it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, I've never went nowhere. I still love making beats. You know what I'm saying? Still knee deep up in it. Still got a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And that too. I feel like a lot of youngsters take OGs for granted, man. Use the OGs, ask questions, man. We
Hell
done
yeah.
been through it, man. We done seen it,
Ten
man.
times.
Probably could
10
re-guide you
times.
to another direction. I mean, you could tell a hater. A hater's a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these old niggas do be hating. But, man, take the game for what it is. Soak the game up, man.
Mm-hmm.
OGs got it, man.
So I wanted to ask you too. What's the future of Motor Hustler? What do you want? Well, like people that know you, people that Google you, or they may want to feature, or they want to buy a beat. What do you want them to know about the artist and the person? What kind of person are they getting when they meet you? What kind of work ethic are you gonna have in the studio? Just tell them what about you and what you want the world to know about you.
Man, I'm top tier, man. Like, man, I'm over 30 years into this shit. Like, really soaked up the game, really take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Top tier, man. I don't play. My consistency is A1. Turn around. If you want a feature, turn around. You're getting that right back. You know, not that day, maybe that morning. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure that shit tight. You're not getting no bunk bull. You know what I'm saying? You go check it. Go check me out. You can be the judge of that. I never toot my own horn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I just know I'm top
You
tier,
you always you
and
always
that
been real
you get
humble
what
though.
you pay
You
for.
always
Yeah,
been
you
real.
get what you pay for. Yeah, and I do this. I really take this. I do this. You getting high quality. You know what I'm saying? Whether a beat or some lyrics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In a professional manner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's what's up.
saying? And that be pushing me to do a lot of things too. Like, I dabble with covers. I could do some editing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to. I could do it. I'll say I don't like to, but I could dabble with the covers. I like doing covers. I like making beats. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot as far as this music goes, but it's just, you know what I mean? I just like making beats and rap.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody should stay in their lane. It's a lot of lane crossing going on nowadays, and it's fucking up the money, you know?
Mm.
Niggas that don't really do it, want to charge you the high price. If the nigga that's high quality got to lower his price because of all the saturation that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
We got somebody in here from Germany. What's up from Germany though?
Germany, what's happening?
Yeah, Germany. You got a fan from Germany.
Yeah, what's popping? I see you.
Hell
I see.
yeah. So I don't want to hold you too long. The last question we always ask, you know, is get a youth a little financial advice, man. You know, these youngsters, they touching a lot of money right now. You know what I mean? And and a lot of people don't have financial direction. So, you know, when a youngster get out of jail or he get that fresh 20 ball or whatever he gonna do, what would your advice do? Because he could crash out and buy a car, you know what I mean? But designer clothes, what would your advice be as an OG to what
You
should
know,
they
man,
do with that 20 when they get that 20?
man. First off, I got a song coming out called Gifted, and that's kind of what it is. So with that 20, invest in yourself. You are your best investment. I mean, you got to have a gift though. Everybody got a gift. You got to know your gift though. You know, you got to know what it is you're good at, and invest in yourself. Now, we was doing that early, which I caught on maybe about 19 when I met Black, but he was investing in himself, and ever since then, like I say, you got to be around like-minded people, positive people that want to see you do good and soak up that game and invest in yourself.
And
You ain't gonna lose.
Find that gift.
And find that gift, man. Find what you really love to do. What makes you you.
And it ain't no time limit on that gift, man. We ain't in a race, man.
Never a time limit. That's why I'm back right now. I don't care. The niggas that call me old as fuck. They call me whatever. This is what I love to do. Why would I want to quit when I'm great at it? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm finally feeling good and great at it. Now you want me to quit? Fuck no. Hell no. Don't listen to that bullshit either. Tap into your gift. You know what I mean? Do you. If it's working, fuck everybody else.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for tapping in, man.
For sure, man. I appreciate, man. I've been a fan. You know what I mean? Hey, I didn't want to say this, but you know, y'all the reason why I'm not smoking that weak ass weed no more. You know what I mean? 14, 15, yes, that song came out. We was standing in front of Torino's like, nigga, we ain't never smoking no bullshit ever again.
Yes, sir. And I'm on a shout out. I watched your interview with PSO McFly. That's my guy, man.
Okay.
My boy Tef, man. I'm gonna shout him out too.
For sure.
Yeah, I watched that one too,
man. PSO got that.
He
got some shit too.
Yeah,
you got some shit.
We got a few too, man, that I'm about to come with too. Yep, we got some shit tucked.
Yeah. And any artists that you got, you know, any artists on the label already tapped in with Shad. I'm supposed to be getting an interview with him, but you know, whoever, man, send them to me, man. We got a platform, man. We want to get that out there.
I don't have no personal artists, but I deal with a lot of niggas and shit. But yeah, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Try to get niggas on there and shit. I got a few niggas in mind now.
Yeah, for sure, man. Send them to me. And, man, like I said, congratulations on your career. And, man, keep going, man. Because, hey, man,
yes,
like I said, there's real niggas out here clapping for you. It's a lot of haters, but I'm waiting on a Motor Hustler album. So do that
shit.
It's
coming, but yeah, tap in, man. iTunes, wherever you get your music at, go check that Selling Souls out, or You Can Tell by Motor Hustler, man. Yes, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Big dog.
Happy Mother's Day to your loved ones.
Thank you.
It's all good, man. Thank you.
Peace.